Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video in Destiny Child, and the Dead or Alive Xtreme Venus Vacation collaboration just hit with the latest maintenance update. Now, I'm going to preface everything. I'm actually recording this intro after my summons and after everything else because I want to apologize. I accidentally recorded the actual summons in like 360p or something. I set my recording settings to a really low setting just because I was testing out some stuff, and then I forgot to change it back, and so it's horrible potato quality. I am so sorry. I was thinking about not even uploading it, and I don't know if... I don't know. I do feel really bad about it because it looks pretty horrible, and again, I apologize. But yeah, unfortunately, the summons themselves are going to look really terrible, and I'm so sorry. I really apologize. Please forgive me, but, you know, again, I'll re-record some of the other stuff. In fact, I'll record some of that right now, because I did do an intro about the collaboration, because I did want to talk about who you can get, essentially, from the collaboration. So the two new units that were introduced are Lei Fang and Ayane. The older collaboration units from the first phase of the collaboration years ago have returned, so you do have a chance of getting Kasumi, Honoka, and Marie Rose. And in fact, Kasumi is the world boss, so you can actually get 3 copies of her for free. So what I mean by that is if you go into the world boss and go into the Magic Mirror shop, you can see right here you can get 2 copies of Kasumi for free. You can get Swimsuit Marie Rose, which is a skin for Marie Rose, not Marie Rose herself. And then from the trial missions right here, you can get another copy of Kasumi by doing or completing 13 of the missions. So that's excellent. You get 13. You get 3 copies of Kasumi for free. Furthermore, there is a new narrative dungeon here, and as you can see in the narrative collection, you are able to, on the 7th step, secure yourself a copy of Lei Fang. So that's excellent. You can get Kasumi for free, you can get Lei Fang for free. The only ones that you have to splurge for are Ayane, as well as Honoka and Marie Rose if you're missing those characters. So we can go right into the summons, and you can see that Ayane and Lei Fang each have their own individual pickup summon banner, which features the new sparking system, the mileage system, which is amazing. Of course, you're capped at 15 summons or 15 multis, and then you're guaranteed the unit, which is amazing. Very happy that they decided to transition to this with the new collab. However, what I will say is that the old collab units are still part of the original step-up summons. So this is a little bit rocky, a little bit rougher, because none of the units are actually guaranteed. If you are going for them, again, you do get Kasumi for free, but as far as Honoka and getting Marie Rose, you're going to have to summon for them, and the rate's a little rough. The rate's a little rough, and not only is the rate a little rough, but, well, they're not guaranteed. It is interesting to note that if you did summon on this back when the collab first came around, it maintained or remembers the step-ups that you did. So you can't start at step 1 anymore. Like you can see right here, I'm on step 4. I haven't summoned on this banner when it returned. It's just, it just remembered that I went through all of the steps before to get Honoka and Marie Rose. Now, thankfully, I have both of them, so I don't have to summon for them here. Well, I'm just thanking my blessings there. We may do some step-up summons depending on how the rest of the summons go anyway, but I don't know. I'm not eager to blow my crystals on these, or on the step-up summons, I should say, for dupes of these units. However, for Ayane, we are absolutely going to go in for because she can only be obtained through the actual banner. Lei Fang, like I said, you can get a copy for free, but hey, she's got a banner here and a premium pickup summon, and because they both have the pity system, if you do 5 multis on each, you're also going to get their spa skin for free, which I will gladly take. If I could get each of these within 5 multis, or let me rephrase that. If I could get both of these at 5 multis apiece, that's a win for me. That is an absolute win. So let's get started. Let's just see how we do. Let's start with Ayane, since she is, again, the one that is summon only. And we're going to just hope for the best here. Again, if we get her right away, that's great, but really what we want is to get her after 5 multis. It's weird. It's weird how that system works. Of course, if we don't get her, if we get her like early, we can of course get her spa skin through the actual forest walks, and I always call it forest walks because I never remember what it's actually called, but we can certainly grind that out and ended up going for her. Both Ayane and Lei Fang are excellent units for the Kasumi World Boss, so they can certainly fill out the ranks there if you need them. Other news, actually, the Tap version, the uncensored global Tap version, has been announced to be revealed, or to launch tomorrow, I believe, the 21st? So I'm summoning on the 20th. This video actually might not go up until the 21st, but in that case, it would be coming out today. So I'll definitely be trying that out. Alright, so nothing on this multi, unfortunately. Let's go right into the next one. Yeah, definitely eager to try that out. Again, as I understand it, you can transfer very freely between the versions, so we'll see. We'll see. But, you know, provided that they do it right, you know, be willing to spend a little in the game just to, again, support them a little bit. And speaking of spending, it should be noted that, so the Dead or Alive collaboration units have certain skins that are under a paywall, or behind a paywall. I know a lot of people have strong feelings about this, or mixed feelings about this. From my perspective, I don't necessarily have an issue with them putting, especially collaboration skins, behind a paywall, just because they probably had to pay or have some partnership with Dead or Alive in order to even get the units to begin with. So, I mean, they're going to monetize it. That's just how it is. At the same time, I think the prices are a little on the high side, at least for the original units. So when the event first came around, and this was before Shift Up kind of took over publishing rights and everything else, it I would say the monetization model was a lot worse. And so you'd have to spend, I think, upwards of like hundreds of dollars to get all of the skins for Kasumi, Honoka, and Marie Rose, and there's no other way to get them. So that's a little rough, I would say. I did take a quick look at the shop, and for Lei Fang and Ayane, you can actually get one of the skins for around like 23, 24 bucks, and you get a bunch of other stuff, of course, with it. You get the spa skin. So that's a little more reasonable, I would say. I mean, again, a lot of people are still going to not be happy about that, understandably. But it's not hundreds and hundreds of dollars for the skins, as was the first go-around. So, something to note. Again, you get the Swimsuit Marie Rose skin from the World Boss Shop, so that's free. That might actually be it. That might be the only free skin. I don't remember. Hopefully not. but it might be. Alright, so this is, I think, multi... Is this multi 5? I've kind of lost track here. If it's multi 4 and we get her, that's the worst case scenario, but don't need that Rudolph. Getting a lot of blue lights. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're... Well, I don't want to speak too soon. I don't want to write this multi off. It's bad luck. You never know. And if I have to go to 15 multis for Ayane, I will. It's a no-brainer. I don't have a problem with doing that. I will gladly do that. And if you get to 15 multis, you even get some crystals back. It's such an amazing model to employ. It's very player-friendly. Alright, let's just close right now because I want to see how far we're in. So we are on... Okay, so that was the 4th. So that's good. Let's go into the 5th. So now we're actually guaranteed the spa skin, which is great. I know a lot of you out there lament the fact that that you get the spa skins for these collab units and you have no way of getting the units themselves. Now you have your opportunity to get those Dead or Alive units, so you can throw on those spa skins. Alright. This is looking a little bit like a bust. So after this one, I'm going to start skipping. Basically going to skip every multi. And hope for the best. If we do skip, as I've noted, multiple times in our videos, what it does is it automatically cuts to a 5-star if you do get a 5-star. So we'll still get the joy of getting a 5-star, and of course, if we get a 5-star, Ayane is guaranteed, which is very, very nice. So it does look like that's what's probably going to have to happen. We're probably going to have to move on to the next multi. That is fine. Nothing really to note here. Some 4-stars. Alright, so we're going into skip mode here, and we're hoping that we do get Ayane quickly, because we now have reached the threshold for the spa skin. Next multi. Okay. Oh, hey, Demeter. Ah, there we go, Ayane, after what, step 7? I am elated at that. That's awesome. Davi? Yes? Can we get more than one? No. That's totally fine. At least make it fun for me, will ya? Well, I'll try. I will try. So she is a wood attacker. And again, like I said, she is very, very strong for the Kasumi World Boss as well. So I'll definitely be building her up. It's a conveniently placed sparkle right over here. So not bad at all. So now I'm actually going to go in for Lei Fang. Again, we get one for free. We do. But I don't mind getting that spa skin without a grind. I will take that. We're almost at the mileage for a free 5-star ticket anyway. We've got plenty of tickets to go for, and these are collab units. It's an easy way to get on caps. But I think I am going to start skipping again. Yeah, because we have been summoning for a while, or at least I'll alternate. So this one was a skip. Yeah, that Morgana. Oh no, we reached the mileage. Let's go ahead and redeem that for sure. Nice. Always happy to see that. All right, next multi for Lei Fang, and this one we'll go ahead and watch through a little bit. Getting Lei Fang early is not a problem. And I am excited, you know, I think Dead or Alive is doing a lot of collabs. I mean, they're doing a collab with Azure Lane as well, so that kind of sparked the return. I don't know if we're going to get the return of some other collabs. That would be really cool. Like if we got a Blaze Blue collab back again, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the likelihood of those are, but you can't write them off. Like Guilty Gear had a collab that came back in Epic 7, for example. So, you know, the likelihood of collabs coming back, it's on the lower side compared to everything else, but you can't write them off. You never know. It could happen. All right, can we get Lei Fang? No. No, we can't. All right, so we're going to skip this next one. And see if we can't snag a copy right here. And we can't, unfortunately. That's too bad. Alright. Next multi. I believe this is number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know how the world boss is going for you guys. I have a pretty solid team this time around. Yeah, I'm still working on it and modifying it and leveling certain parts of it. I'm certainly going to have to level up Ayane and pop her in, as well as Lei Fang. So the world bosses are always nice because they're kind of low stress. Even if you don't really participate in the world boss, you're going to get a ton of rewards just by redeeming the boss is defeated. Since it's a collaborative effort, when the boss gets defeated, you get rewards anyway. The only thing that you miss out on potentially if you don't go in hard is the daily ranking rewards, which are, to be completely honest, they're kind of hit or miss anyway. I mean, it's all RNG. If you're 1000th place in the rankings, you may get better rewards than somebody in the, in the top 10. To be honest with you, it's just how it works. So, all right, we're gonna skip this one. Ah, no, Lei Fang. Lei Fang, what are you doing? Trying to be a little bit difficult here. Okay. Even though I get you for free, you're trying to relieve me of my crystals. It's alright, though. It's fine. Yeah, so my recommendation, especially for newer players, you don't really need to go in too hard on the world boss. I mean, the nice thing about going in hard is you can also get more of the event currency for the shop and get those additional copies of Kasumi, which is always nice. Alright, Lei Fang. It's about time, right? Although, to be fair, I think we're still before the 7 multis. I haven't really been keeping track, so I don't know. But I have been saving crystals, and so I have a healthy stash right now. Fully willing to spend them. Not really a problem. It is totally okay. Alright, so this one we're going to skip. And we're hoping we're skipping right to that Davi face. Nope. Nope. Rejected. That is too bad. Alright, we are on... Is this multi-8? Oh man, she might make us go all the way to the 15. I don't think I've had to go all the way to the 15. No, I don't think I have. Actually, since they introduced this, I don't think I've had to go all the way into the 15. I haven't gone into the story mode or the narrative dungeon yet, so I don't know what the story for part 2 of the collaboration is. I do notice that the world boss is Kasumi with a question mark. So I don't know if it's somebody that's impersonating Kasumi. That might be interesting. I don't know. Not sure. And I don't remember if the first go around, like, the enemy Kasumi was Kasumi question mark or not. I just can't recall. Alright, here we go. An opportunity. No, that's going to be Erato. Definitely one of those units that looks much better in the uncensored version, so looking forward to that. Alright. So this is... Is this multi-8? This might be multi-8. Which again is fine. So the next milestone for getting freebies... Oh, here we go. Lei Fang. Nice. There we go. Perfect. If we got up to 10 multis, I think we get something else. But, alright, there she is. Excellent. I'm going to have a blast with this. Alright, let's, she's a fire debuffer. And she looks great, of course. So let's go ahead and redeem our sparking mileage freebies. Alright, so we're going to check out the characters here. Like I said, I'm actually recording this again after the first time. But here's Ayane in the actual archive. A prodigious kunoichi in pursuit of the runaway shinobi Kasumi, her half-sister from a different father. She was enjoying a break at the peaceful Venus Islands while doing reconnaissance work there. It was then she was invited to join the Venus Festival. She decided to accept to kill time during the job. On one of those days, she had a fateful encounter with a demon who appeared on the islands unexpectedly. So as you can see here, Ayane does have her traditional Player 1 garb. Her Ascended art is her Player 2 garb, which is like the white and pink number that she's got on, which is very pretty. The swimsuit skins, as I mentioned before, are locked behind a paywall, so you're not able to get them unless you do dish out some cash. It is what it is. But let's take a look at her drive skill preview here. I'll show you. And she does kind of her hand motions. It's like her traditional, like... forbidden attack that she does in the original series. It's kind of cool. It's a hallmark of her character. Now we've got Lei Fang here, profile. Lei Fang, a beauty from an affluent family and a master of Tai Chi Chuan. One day, the self-proclaimed brilliant, talented beauty went to the Venus Islands. She decided to participate in the Venus Festival to have some fun while there. One day while enjoying her stay, she has a shocking encounter with a demon who suddenly showed up on the islands. So as you can see here, Lei Fang has her traditional Cheongsam dress. She looks great in it. And then her Ascended version, it's kind of the same skin, except with a bunch of holes in it, quite frankly. I don't know how to describe it. It basically is abbreviated. I mean, it allows the cleavage to be through. And I don't think it's a reference to any of her other costumes. I just can't remember offhand. But let's take a look at her drive skill preview here. This is the real deal. You get a little yin-yang action. It's okay. Doesn't blow me away, but it's fine. And then once again in the shop, I just wanted to highlight the packages. So the DOAXVV Costume Select Box, that is where you're able to get the swimsuit skins for Ayane and Lei Fang. Unfortunately, this is the only way you're able to get them, and they're $26. You can do it 2 times, and each time you do get one of the skins. So as you can see here, here's Philgia Ayane, who looks amazing. She looks great in that costume, in that swimsuit. I do remember it from the original series. And then you've got Lei Fang here, who has 5-colored Brilliance Lei Fang. Get this skin. So you can choose one of the 2, essentially. I believe that's what it means by skin select box. I'm hoping it's not random, because that would... I really don't like that. I think you basically can choose one for $26, and if you buy both of them, you get both of them. Ayane and Lei Fang Spa Skin Select Box, so you get 3 of these, which means you get, I think, 3 copies of the spa skins, and you can choose, I'm pretty sure. So, of course, here's Ayane's spa skin, which is great, and here's Lei Fang's spa skin as well. I was able to get these through the mission since I did do over 5 multis on each of the banners, so that relieves me of some of that grind. But you want the potential value of having additional spa skins is really just to increase their spa level. Like, you get huge spa experience by getting their spa skin and redeeming it. So you also get some blood gems and some crystals too, 30 bath towels. You know, $26 is kind of steep, but at the same time, it's a lot better than the old packages before Shift Up took over. And unfortunately, they didn't revamp the old packages at all. Unfortunately, they're the same as they were back when Line Games was handling things, and they're pretty darn overpriced and pretty player unfriendly. I mean, the DOA XVV Costume Select Box for Lei Fang and Ayane, you know, if you want to support the game, it's not the worst thing. I mean, to go in, especially if you like those costumes. But these older ones, if we take a look right here, the Kasumi package, $44. So $44 nets you a Kasumi, a copy of Kasumi, and the Nemophila Kasumi skin here, which, don't get me wrong, I mean, looks awesome, but it's $44. You don't even get any crystals for that. I mean, look at that. The Honoka package, again, $44. Each of these are $44. You get a copy of Honoka, no crystals or anything else, and you get the Moo Denim Honoka, which again looks great, but $44. And then again, Marie Rose, $44. You get a copy of Marie Rose, and you get the Russian Blue Marie Rose skin, which is like her, like really her traditional, like staple swimsuit. Like all of them are kind of their regular staple swimsuits that you see. And then the DOAXVV package is $90, and you get one copy of each of them, of the Phase 1 collab units. Again, you get some blood gems, you do, but no crystals again. And you get one of the Minuet Marie Rose. You get one of the Margarita Kasumi. God, I love this skin too. This skin is so great, but $90. And then you get Delphinium Honoka as well, which, again, looks awesome. So it's a little unfortunate that they didn't revamp these. I would have liked to have seen them do that, because it would have been more palatable for people to spend money on the game, but these price points are kind of hard to swallow. The original skins, again, aren't nearly as bad. You get a skin, you get some bat towels, crystals, blood gems, and the spa skin. It's not the worst thing in the world, but yeah. So, all right, so that's going to do it for me. Let me know in the comments below if you ended up summoning for these units, the Dead or Alive collaboration units, the 2 new ones, or even the older Phase 1 ones. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you get all of the units and the uncaps that you're looking for, especially if you're going in on the older collab step-ups, because that could end up being a little bit of a rougher ride since they're not guaranteed. So I do wish you luck there, but let me know in the comments below how you did. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We hope you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very, very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.